Manakis, welcome back to the Boston Nation, the Basti Love. Hey, how's it going, everybody? So, as you see in the title, we have the Invoke Mekk-Knight, a very popular deck out of this format of September, and it seems to be pretty interesting. So, I have one of my friends with his very first appearance on the channel, and he has the Mekk-Knight Invoke. How are you doing today?
Good.
Good. Okay, so let's get shit cracking.
Okay, start off with the deck. You play 3 Allison. Gotta move it over.
Apologies for the noise. We in the hood. People talk too much.
3 Alistair. Alistair is basically whenever on the normal summon, you can add Invocation. Invocation is one of your fusion spells. So then you play your Mekk-Knights. You play 3 Purple Nightfall. Purple Nightfall is basically when you can do a quick effect, banish 1 Mekk-Knight on the field and search one of your other Mekk-Knights out. And 3 Blue Sky. Blue Sky is basically when you special summon it, whatever opposing columns in it, you basically get to search out as many cards as whatever the opposing columns are. Then you play the Bricks. 3 Indigo.
Brick City, bitch.
2 Indigo.
Indigo! Like
1 Red Moon.
Indigo from native mythology. Thinking that eats people. Oh, sorry.
Indigo is basically a quick effect, move 1 Mekk-Knight to its another column, whichever you're choosing if open. And Red Moon is basically you get to pop 1 card in its opposing column if you banish a cost from the graveyard.
Seems lit. It's everyday reading.
Then your hand drops. 3 Ash.
Of course.
2 Effect.
We're in this format.
2 Draw.
Other way around, sir.
I hate
It's okay.
this.
It's okay. But, you know.
I think everybody knows what they
But
do.
it's still. It's okay.
I gotta do all that.
It's not that hard. But continue.
I played 3 Draw. 3
Ooh.
Ash.
Oh,
3
my.
Ash.
So tired are we?
I just woke up. 3 Ash, 2 Draw, and 1 Effect Veiler.
Why?
3 Ash because everybody knows what Ash does.
Of course, Ash is Ash.
So Draw is basically for the Sky Shocker matchup, and any basically the mirror match too.
How's it
And
work with Goki?
Specifically, Goki can usually possibly play through it.
Okay.
Effect Veiler is basically just a Goki to stop, or the mirror match when you play Alistair, the Effect Veiler, or when they start the Isolde combo.
Okay.
Effect Veiler. And just as good to have another negate on board. Your 3 onto your spells. Your 3 invocations. Only an ulti.
OT. OT's the best of all.
Then, just so the camera can see it correctly.
Yeah, they can see it.
Only ulti. Then your searchers. 2 Terraforming.
Who? TT? Terraforce?
Terraform. 3 Meltdown.
I always hated that card.
You can hate it all you want. Meltdown was basically
The starting point of everything.
the starting point for everything if you don't have an Alistair in hand. And basically when you activate this card you search out an Alistair. And then its second effect is basically a protects your summoning of any fusion monster. So basically it cannot be negated.
Yeah.
And they cannot activate anything on the summon of each invoked monster while it's on the field. Then you 3 Call by the Graves.
Call by grave.
Because you don't like Ash, Droll, or Effect Veiler.
Of course, no one does. How you gonna have no grease 5 with no fire?
3 Twin Twisters,
No
Back Row
secret.
Soul. I don't care if they're not secret, I prefer the Bosch Supers. You play these in the main deck now is because of Imperial Order. Any card basically that can stop the anti-spell Imperial Order. Any basically back row hit you want to play in the main deck because this deck you basically it's GG no re after they flip it.
Facts.
So
I'll continue.
2 scapegoat, because you know scapegoat
Bah!
is like the winning card game.
And its secrets.
I'm getting the OT soon.
I'm proud of you.
Your one-ofs, Monster Reborn,
Of course.
Upstart Goblin,
Of course.
the Book of Law.
Book of
Well,
Law. Why you wear Book of Law?
Everybody knows what the other 2 do, but Book of Law is basically with the new Alistair Link monster, you get to search it out by discarding 1 card. Book of Law is basically just facilitates heavier OTKs.
Really? Interesting. That shit.
So basically, you can go into Macabre, then you basically battle, quick effect this, and then go into Purgatrio. It basically, you do all that during your battle phase, and summon. It basically summoned as is treated as another fusion monster, a fusion summoning.
Cool.
Then onto your chops, your 2 evenly match. Because you know the deck loves going second.
Of course.
Basically break your board.
It's the final countdown. Boy.
So, onto your extra deck. You play the basic lineup of Invoke monsters. 2 Macabre. 2 Burger Judo. And that is it for the Invoke monsters in your extra deck at the moment. Besides the link.
Ow. Continue.
You play your scapegoat targets. Link Rebo. Link Spider. Proxy. I was playing Mrs. Radiant, but I just decided I was trying to work with summon sorcerers in this deck, but after a while I just decided to cut it because the Link monster was more important. The Alistair Link monster was more important.
Facts.
But I just left Proxy Dragon in here.
Leave well enough alone, sir.
Undercock Ticker to help you facilitate more OTKs.
Of course.
Phoenix in case you don't have the Tuntus in hand. For Imperial Order, Anti-Spell, any floodgate dot deck you would need to get over.
Facts.
So, Dinger Link 2, the new boy.
The new boy himself, only 1?
Only 1. You only
Why?
play 1 because of you only need 1 after a while.
Seriously? What'd he do?
Basically, whenever you can link summon for this.
Okay.
Then if this monster, basically if you fusion summon to a monster, into one of the monsters on the points to, you gotta add an invocation or a Book of Law by discarding for cost.
Huh.
So then your Mekk-Knight Link monsters you would like to play, Mekk-Knight Morningstar, and Spectrum. Mekk-Knight Morningstar basically does the same thing. Is you basically want to summon, you discard a card, and search out one of the World Legacy cards from your deck to your hand. And basically it has a protection effect with the Mekk-Knights on field.
Does it really?
Yes, it does.
Alright.
So then, most likely use this for link fodder for Supreme, because Supreme, whenever basically it's in its column by itself, it can attack directly. And if it's not pointing to anything, it can be targeted by effects.
Okay.
So then your other link 3 is Trishbana,
Of course.
just for the
We know what that does.
Alter
Hit that
Dice
back
matchup, and any other matchup that wants to play Toxicity. And then your link 4 boys. Boil Water
Battle
and Moral
Sword.
Sword.
Where's the barrel guard?
We don't play that trash here. You get out of here.
Get that trash out of here, bro.
So, the one thing I do like about Moral Sword, it helps you facilitate LTKs. It helps you get over bigger monsters that I couldn't get over before. Like, I could drop 2 Alistairs, but like, what about it?
We
Do
get
after
rid
that?
of everything on the field.
You have to really get rid of like a lot of resources to get over cards like any cards like Chaos Max. I'm not gonna say Chaos Max specifically, but any cards that like can't be targeted by effects.
Yeah, that's annoying.
It gets annoying really quickly. But this basically plus Purgatrio helps you a lot.
Facts.
I assume everybody knows what the cup effect does.
Of course.
So then,
Oh, you showing side deck. Oh, aren't we all special today?
just for style, you 3 scapegoat target spell tokens.
Of course. Of course.
And then For your side deck, I play the last evening match.
Okay, the third, so you technically have 3. In case shit happens.
Then you play the 3 red reboot for the Ultigeist matchup.
Of course.
3 artifact Lancia.
Why?
It's basically just another link. You can use this for link fodder, or you can use this just to set as your back row. So basically, oh, I don't have any spells or traps in my hand. All you have is Mekk-Knights, and if you pull this at one point, you can set it.
Okay.
And just leave it there and just keep on using it for link fodder. And basically, your opponent will try to get rid of it at one point and proc its effect.
Interesting.
So, and then you blue boy, and your
boy. And your other boy, the annoying boy.
So basically, these are for specific matchups. This one's from Paleozoic, and I know Paleos aren't that high in the meta anymore, but this is
still a
good
annoying rogue deck. If you meet up and you're not prepared for it, you're gonna get fucked.
Basically, and this is majorly for Sky Strikers. Basically, you try to use Suzuku as one of your targets,
nice.
and go into it because they basically can't be destroyed. And you can't get over it. Basically, you can attack and defense, so they can't get over the 2900 beats thing.
Nice.
Invoke Caliga. It's for the BA and Dino matchup, majorly. Basically, while this card is on the field, you can only use one effect. After that, you can't use anymore.
No more.
And then your 3D barrier.
Of course.
And if you're wondering why I play my own poison in my own deck, it's because all the other top fusion decks, but including mine, have gotten support in the past few months. Cyber Dragons, Invoked, Heroes. So you'll be seeing a lot of rogue decks or meta decks having fusion types in their decks.
Fusions are slowly making a comeback.
Facts.
So,
And then your 3 Gamma.
Yo, Gamma.
Gamma Seal. I play this just to get over bigger monsters without wasting so much resources. Anything, we're just going to use, I know Masterpiece is on the ban list, but we're just going to use that as an example. RP my boy, because I used to play Draco.
Sorry, Draco players. We had to say it.
But this would basically be for like anything untargetable. Like I just don't want to waste that much resources on.
Of course.
But that is it for the deck profile. RP.
Any suggestions for any other player that want to get into this type of deck?
For anybody who's probably going to ask why I'm not playing the Sky Striker engine is because I do play Sky Strikers, but I don't like the fact that people are mixing it with Invoke Mekk-Knights.
Why?
I just prefer it by the base.
Okay.
It just basically, if you're using more stuff with other decks at one point, it does create creativity in the game, but it also creates toxicity at one point. But anything else, you could also play for your action. Like you could play the others. You could play the blue and dark in the main if you would like, depending if you're playing scapegoat targets. But that you need the scapegoat targets. You need them basically to get into your big boys.
Of course. All right. So thanks so much, man. We appreciate it. And how's it feel to be on the Bachelor Nation channel?
It's the same.
It's the same. Any shout outs you want to give out to? While the camera's looking straight at your face.
Dang. Rodrigo and Camilo is because they helped me play testing during the deck.
Alright. Well, thanks, man. So, anywho, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button down below. Also, if you're part of the Bastard Nation, hit that subscribe button because you're a bastard in your own way. Catch you later. Much love, as always. Bye-bye.
Must make more dough. We will be shaking your flow. Come against me, that's a no-no.